Opinion: the Democratic Party needs change. That's the headline from the New York Times, and it's the question at the heart of today's conversation. What is the Democratic Party, mechanically speaking? What are its powers, who comprises it, and when you call a party, who picks up the phone? More importantly, what could the party become if it were reinvented for this era? Ben Wickler knows that question from the inside. He served as chair of the Democratic Party of Wisconsin from 2019 to 2025, turning the state operation into a fundraising and door-knocking powerhouse. In Wisconsin, that effort might have made the difference. The 2024 election was a mixed bag there, to say the least. Vice President Kamala Harris lost the state by a single percentage point, yet Senator Tammy Baldwin, the Democratic Senate candidate, won. After that cycle, Wickler launched a bid for chair of the Democratic National Committee. He lost to Ken Martin, and many Democrats, watching the DNC struggle with fundraising, organization, and internal unity since, very much wish Wickler had won. Now Wickler is back with a new book, This is the Plan: How to End America's Meltdown and Save Democracy. He joined Ezra Klein to talk not just about the plan, but about the flawed yet necessary vehicle that must carry it out. Their last conversation on this show was in July 2024, right after President Biden dropped out and Harris consolidated the party. They were optimistic, so much so that the episode was titled "This is How Democrats Win in Wisconsin." But on election night, Harris fell short in Wisconsin by less than 1 point, making it the fifth of the last 7 presidential races in the state decided by under a point. Wickler described the pit in his stomach that night, wondering if everything they tried, every door knock, every phone call, every dollar raised, had any impact at all. The last result he saw before sleep was Baldwin's victory, and he collapsed in relief. The next day he turned to spreadsheet therapy, digging into the data. What he found was striking: Harris performed better in Wisconsin relative to Joe Biden's 2020 showing than in any other battleground state. Wisconsin wound up the closest state in the country. A significant number of Donald Trump voters didn't vote down the ballot, while Harris voters did. That down-ballot turnout has been a central focus of Wickler's work, making sure people fill out the whole ticket. The conversation raises a deeper question: can the Democratic Party rebuild itself into an organization that not only wins the top of the ticket but also delivers up and down the ballot? Wickler's plan argues that the answer is yes, but it requires a fundamental rethink of structure, funding, and grassroots power. Thanks for listening. We'll be back soon with more.